Where is my friend? Hello, Joe.
Welcome to Dot 119 Garden. Hope I can help you to enjoy the day, to have a look around the garden
This is
here.
what we are looking for, mate. All this time.
Just follow me up the path here
Okay, mate.
as we're going up. Over the last few years, we've been here about 4 years, and it was all falling down, and we got quite a lot of good wood and so on, and built it all back again. Hasn't quite finished painting yet.
It's done really well, man.
Yeah, thank you. Only thing we were hoping to get some birds nesting in there, but the bird's not nesting in there yet.
Yeah.
You know. This will just show you our cherry tree, which we've had quite a few bit of crop off it this year. First time in about 2 years or 3 years that we've had it. And when it came here, it was probably about half the size. So
Well, I know about the cherry tree is growing really
Yeah.
quick.
yeah, so it's grown
Okay.
double its size in 3 years, which we're quite pleased of. And Jen was quite pleased that the cherry gave her a lot of cherries this year. And look this way. This is our
Wow.
our apple tree. See how small it is, and the amount of apples that it's actually grown on it.
I'm really jealous.
Well, we've had this about 4 years, and it hasn't grown an awful lot. But I was so desperate to get apples off of it that I was willing to try anything. So in our garden shop, it's got some fertilizer called 6X that you mix it up with the water, and you see that there's a hole down there that I put it right down to the roots
To feed the roots.
to feed the roots, because what you know as well as I do, if you pour a watering can on there, it looks wet, but it only goes
Yeah.
down about 2 inch.
Yeah.
So this has gone on for about 3 foot. So I pour the water inside and I pour the 6X inside. This is after 4 years of trying to get down that hole there.
Let's see this because it's quite interesting. You know.
It's gone down about 3 foot down inside that hole there, it has. And that's where I keep feeding it all the time. I get a watering can full of 6X and pour it down there. Not expecting it to give us anything, because like I said, for 3 years we probably only had 2 apples. And since I put the 6X down there, this is what it actually produced. Earlier on this year, Jen, she counted 60 apples, which is unusual on a small tree like this. You know, this part has just grown up this year, but it had 60 on there. There's still quite a lot on there, but for a little tree to grow as much apples,
It's
on
amazing, man.
yeah,
It's
I'm really
amazing.
quite pleased. And I'm looking forward for it. The apples are called Golden Delicious.
It looks delicious.
And it's still got a few months to go before it finishes, and that's it. So we show you how pleased we are with that.
It is really lovely, man.
Come around here, Aggie. This is our peach tree. This year it had about, I don't know, it had about 20 or 30 odd peaches on there, but they're so difficult to grow. In 2 years we've had some good peaches and they taste very nice, but this year not very successful.
You have got one there, I
Yeah.
can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you see now, this is going to be a stage 2 development now, this is. Because we were waiting for a branch to come out the side here. What we decided this year, because I suppose the tree is quite old and the peaches are not staying on there very long, or they're not getting any bigger, we decided to let this shoot come out and make a new branch, where this one, once it gets established and a bit more stronger, and it probably starts to grow peaches, then we'll cut that off.
Well, is that you going to, it's like refurbishing the...
Refurbishing, yeah. And then probably next year another one might come out here or whatever. If it comes out there, then this will go.
That was not...
We're just hoping that we can get 3 or 4 branches over that way
Yeah.
and leave this open and have them all growing out that way. What people don't realize, every so often you got to get rid of this and let the new ones go. Next year this is likely to fruit, because I mean this has only grown in 4 months.
Uh-huh.
That there from coming out of the trunk
Yeah.
to here, about 4 months. So, and like I said, this will become old this year, and it'll have new branches
New
off
branch
the
next
next year.
year, yeah.
So then you just cut it back to wherever the new one comes out. And then say like you cut it back to there, and you leave the other one come out. The peaches will grow likely on here,
Yeah.
and then the next year you cut this
Again,
off, and it's on.
more
So
after
yeah,
that. But
that's right.
we have to prune it. You know, we have to prune.
You have to prune it,
Yeah.
and the only peaches will come on the new branches from this year. So next year, the new branch becomes old, and then the peach will come from there.
Yeah.
You know.
Nice.
Let me show you around here. You've come a little bit late this winter, but around here we had potatoes in here. We had the early potatoes in there, which we've dug up
I
now.
can see in the other bed there is some potatoes left over.
Well, yeah, that's the other bed which was growing red potatoes.
Red potatoes.
Red potato. And family and friends, we gave them a lot of it. But this is the type of potatoes here that we got from this bed over here.
It's really tiny bed, but the amount of harvest is mashallah.
Yeah, but we've given away 3/4 of a bag of it from just that bed there. And here, is the red ones.
Wow.
And again, we've
It's a decent size.
we've given away about a bag and a half of it. This will do us for the winter, but as you just pointed out,
That is amazing, mate.
we still got one row. We still got one row, and one row gives us 2 buckets full of
Yeah,
potatoes.
yeah.
2 normal sized buckets full of potatoes. And I haven't pointed out to you, we got the peppers there. They're outside, the peppers we're growing out there. And then we got the beetroot over
It's a
there.
blossom.
They're blossomed already. We've just left them on towards the end of the summer, and then we'll cut them off, because the more heat they got, the more heat the peppers are going to be.
Yeah. Is that hot chili?
That's a hot chili. And then we got the beetroot inside there. It's just showing you, here for your video's sake, it's just showing you can grow them anywhere, you know.
Yeah, it's in just a small bucket. Anything you can, anything you have,
Yeah.
you can just fill it with the soil. Small, tiny one, but it will give you a really decent crop, isn't it?
Yes, and the flies don't come up that high.
Yeah.
And here we got is a pumpkin, a climbing pumpkin. We just decided to try this year, the climbing pumpkin. We went away for a few days and came back, and it grew so much it got stuck inside this fence here. So that's where all that's come from. But we're just trying to see if we can get some pumpkin climbing this year.
Amazing.
Are you able to video over that side there?
Which?
That's the melon.
The melon?
That's the melon that we've grown this year. We had success with melon last year. I mean, how many is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's quite a few there. But we had success with melon last year. We did grow a few last year, but we grew them in the climbing frame. And although they grow in the climbing frame, they do come out nice. But my missus told me not to pick it when I thought it was ready, and we left it on until when you cut it open, it wasn't good to eat anymore. so she's learned a lesson, and we decided to have another go, but grow them on the floor and see how it goes. We're hoping that we get some melon this year, because that's the only reason why this is not covered now. It's got the potato that's still in there.
Yeah.
And it's got the melon there. Otherwise, what we do is when we finish with the plot for the year, turn the ground over, and behind the shed, we got some AstroTurf. That's
You're
the
gonna
size.
cover it?
That's the size of this box, and you just level it all off and put the AstroTurf in it, and it protects the ground from the frost. And obviously, when you're ready to uncover next year, it hasn't got so much weeds in there. They just turn it. You just turn the fork, and it comes out like this.
Yep.
And you're ready to plant your crop already. Right here, Aggie. There, I'm showing you our pride and joy.
It's a plum.
The plum tree. We put the plum tree in. It's the famous Victoria plum tree. This is probably one of the sweetest plums that you'll ever get. You know, and we just hope that it's going to be successful next year and give us a few plums.
Is that the yellow one?
The golden color one,
Yeah,
red
yeah.
in it, yeah. We've had a taste of them before. Absolutely sweet it is.
I believe
Maybe
you.
if you want a cutting off of this one, you can have a cutting off of this one as well. But maybe it'd be better for when you taste it. You may definitely want to have.
Well, I know that kind because you know they grow it in Egypt really a lot, and it's really juicy and tasty. I know that.
And in Egypt, it'll be a lot.
Yeah, but
better.
round the round one, this is a little bit oval.
Yes.
Yeah, so the other one is quite big and
Do
round.
they come singly or they come in a bunch like what this is?
Well, I haven't seen it on the
Oh.
tree, but when they come in a basket.
You come in a basket. Yeah, because I wonder, you know, like these one come in a bunch.
All right.
You know, one stem grows off and then loads of them come
Yeah,
off.
give
They
you a
look like a
bunch,
banana.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're just hoping that how it comes out next year. The same thing I've done again. I put a pipe down in the ground towards the roots. Is about 3 foot again. As you can see already, when we bought it, they bought it as what they call it, the hybrid, where they cut it down.
Being grafted already.
Now it's being cut down so it doesn't grow very high.
Yeah.
So what we done, we had a branch next to it that I've trained it to go up. So it's going up, and the rest that came out the side, we trained it to grow across, and hopefully next year we may have some more that we can add some more cane on, so that
It can go
it
another
grows.
level. Yeah.
Yeah, it grows like that. You can see there's another one down here.
Yeah.
You know, so we're hoping another one will come out there that we can finish it off and all of them go like that. And then once we get it up to as high as we want, which we agreed that we're going to have it as high as the greenhouse,
I'm gonna snip it.
and then snip the top off. Come round this way, Aggie. You obviously know what this is.
Yeah, I've got plenty.
You've got plenty up there. Come and have a look in our greenhouse. This year here, we grew peas on here, and let me turn around the other way. We grew peas here, which was very successful. We had lots and lots of peas off of it this year. And then in this box here, although it was a little bit shallow, that's what I'm trying to show you because the season is gone already. We grew some Mange 2, and the Mange 2 grew well. We had plenty of Mange 2 off of it, and they were absolutely beautiful. So peas and Mange 2 is one
Lovely.
successful if you grow in your garden here. A tip about where to put peas and Mange 2: don't put them in direct sunlight.
All right.
Direct sunlight just bleaches the whole leaves and everything.
Yeah.
But you put it in the,
Turn it into yellow.
it does all that,
Yeah.
bleach the whole lot.
Yeah.
But you put it in the shade, we shaded area. When this has got all its leaves, it shade a lot of the
On
sunlight,
top of it. Yeah.
and they like it. The reason why I'm able to tell you this, because we've tried it all over our plot.
And it succeeded here.
Every year it bleaches out the whole lot, you got nothing. But as soon as we put it over here, just for a test, that's why this is a small area.
Yeah.
That's a test, and it was successful. Everything grew up. This blocked some of the sunlight off of it, you know,
Yeah.
and it helped it to hold on as it climbed up. And this Mange 2, same thing. Don't like too much sunlight. It's gone now, obviously.
Yeah.
But you don't like too much sunlight, but towards the afternoon sun, which is not directly hot, it loves it. Once the sun bleached the peach leaves, not the peach, the peas leaves, that's the color it came.
Yeah, it loses the green in it.
That's right, it's supposed to be like that sort of color. But then the sunlight turns it that color.
Yeah.
Aggie, come and have a look at our tomatoes here. It's like a jungle in there, you know. You go around here with your camera and have a look at our different
I
types
have
of...
got grapes as well.
And we got grapes in there. We had that in there first of all. There's a nice red one down there. There it is there, look.
Ah, tomatoes. Wow.
And I don't know if you know this. I don't know if you know this plant. This one in here. I don't know if you know. Go inside here. I don't know if you know this one. I'll give you one to taste in a minute. That's called a kuka melon. Do you see how it looks like a melon? The dots and so on the skin of it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't grow much bigger than that. It's called a kuka melon. It's a cucumber and a melon mixed together.
Ah,
That's
right.
why they call it a
Kuka
melon.
melon.
Yeah. You know, but they get just a little bit more fatter than that, and they're ready to eat. They're good in the salad.
Is that sweet or?
I'll give you one. It's one in the one in the greenhouse. I'll give you to eat. And as you've seen already, you've seen our grapes over there. Cherry tomato. Have a taste of that.
Cherry tomato, but
It's
yellow.
like that, yeah. But you taste how much juice is in that.
Need to ripen.
It probably needs to ripen, but there's nothing wrong with eating it like it is.
Yeah, it's really lovely.
And it gives loads and loads of them throughout the whole season.
That tastes really nice. Let me see your grapes.
Look at this. All right, here's the other greenhouse here. All right. As you can see, we got some more peppers. Now it's starting to turn red.
Chili.
They're starting to turn red, and you know when they're red, they're fire. You got some other sweet chili here.
It's nice for pickling, this one.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And got some more over here. And where is that kuka melon that I was telling you about? There's some already done in here. There's some already growing in here. We do pick.
They're here.
We do pick. If you see one, pick it off.
It's here, man.
You see it? Yeah, that's it. Pick that off and have a try. See how easy it came up? That means it's ready.
Cocomelon.
Cucamelon.
Cucamelon.
Yeah, cucamelon. You like it? It's crunchy. Tastes melonish, doesn't it? I mean, not melonish, cucumberish. Don't you taste the cucumber?
Seeds from inside. Goes the seeds like cucumber.
Yeah, it's just like a cucumber. So, Jen picked a load off yesterday. Have you had that before?
No, it's first time to see it.
Yeah,
And taste it as well.
cucumber.
But it's tasty like cucumber.
That's
Yeah.
what I say. It tastes like cucumber. There's nothing more I can show you in here. Only these tomatoes that we just had just now. Partial now. And you can see
Thank you.
And you can see the rest of the tomatoes down there. We got beef tomatoes here, but they're not as big as what you thought they would have been. But we always get success with them every year.
That's lovely, mate. You've done really well.
We always get success with them every year. A few more months to go. Okay, Aggie, if we come up there, I'll take you down to our carrot bed,
Carrots.
which we decided to try a different way this year. And some of our friends over here in the plot said to us, instead of putting them in rows and scattering them lightly in rows, they said just dig the bed and throw the seeds on it. And we've thrown the seeds on it, and we got some really nice carrots. Would you like me to dig one up and show you?
Okay, it was a pleasure, mate.
Yeah. Let me go and give me a few seconds, Aggie.
Okay.
Right, you're back. Now where's the, where can I? See, you know, we don't bother pulling out the
The bigger one.
no, we don't bother pulling out the ones at the side where they say that how if they're too close together, just pull them out. But we don't bother with that. You know, if we dig the big one out.
Look at that.
And that's just a little tiny area.
Now I've got a few big here.
That's a little tiny area that we've just dug out. And you see, the thing is there that how I found that even the ones that's very tiny, you can put them back in and they will grow. But for coming this afternoon, I'm going to give you these, Aggie.
Oh,
For coming this afternoon, don't forget to go with them.
okay. Look at that.
We'll leave that there for now.
Look at that.
And look at the amount that we've got there,
Yeah, I can see, mate.
you know.
But you didn't look after it, or you didn't weed it, or anything. Just
Hardly any water. The elements done the job for us. You know, nature watered them. When there hasn't rained for a week, 2-3 weeks,
you
then
give it a
I may pour a bucket of
yeah.
water on them and then leave them.
And in your experiment with the carrots, when or what date that you spread the seeds?
It's around about March, April time, or probably after we wait until the last frost,
Oh.
which is sort of like 2-3 weeks in April, and then just cut them. Although the carrots, you can do them anytime really, because they're good for winter. In the winter,
Yeah, but
you know that probably the earliest you probably throw them in is the springtime or something, or like I said, after the last frost is gone, then you throw them in there. That's all we done was just scatter them like that and left them. Because there's one of our neighbors over here, he has success with it every year. All he does is turn the ground over and he scatters it in. All right. The only fault you have with scattering them in, you may have 2 or 3 together, but why pull the 2 or 3 together out, you know, to pick the best strong one out, when you just pull them out there, they're quite good.
it's all quite good, yeah.
So, you know, instead of looking for the strong one, just leave them and let them grow, you know. Here's some more that we've grown here. You need to come in and have a look at it. Oh, she's taken them. I wanted to show you because look at the colours here. The pumpkin. Look at the colours.
Yeah.
Look at that one. Isn't that a nice colour? I presume this one will turn like that.
Could be.
But we didn't want to move it because I don't know, by move we can't really move it. But I just wanted to show you. Look at that nice colour that we got. Here's one over there.
Is this? It will not grow more than this.
It probably won't grow much more than that.
Yeah, this is the original size for it.
Yeah, they're probably
It's
ready.
just like handful.
Yeah, they're probably. You think they're probably ready now, wouldn't you? Yeah, I think they're probably ready. Yeah.
But you showed me another pumpkin, which it was massive.
I'm going to take you to it now.
Okay.
Follow me around this side here. As you can see, we got some gourd growing up there. Some gourd. Where is it? You see them over there? Look at them over there.
Yeah.
They grow quite large. These are good, and they grow.
This is a pumpkin.
No, good. They look a bit cucumberish, but this one here is meant to grow as long as that, at least a meter, and it's just stretches itself.
A meter.
Down. Yeah, it should be at least this one here. My neighbor next door, he grows them, but he grows the round one. And anyway, we've shown you that. There's another one there. There's another one there. There's another one there. And there's loads of them over there. But we're gonna have to start pinching them
this
out.
is how it started.
Yeah.
And after that,
It goes on
it
to
grow
that.
long.
Yeah. And let me show you in here. Look at that big boy.
Mamma mia, Santa Maria.
Hey? They're hiding it. Huh? But I think that's the biggest it grows.
And that one you eat it,
Yes.
or just for Halloween?
No, you eat this one. No, we try not to buy it. We bought the one for the Halloween before,
Yeah.
and the skin on there, the flesh is about that thick.
Stiff.
And from since we've had this one, they're guaranteed the flesh on it is be about that thick.
Ugh.
So you can make some nice soup with it.
All right.
Yeah. But this pumpkin here, let me come forward to you, is the one that grows the thickest flesh. You've seen this one before.
Yeah, it's grew in my garden last year.
Yeah.
I don't know this kind, they call it English pumpkin, something like it is, yeah?
Now, I don't know if it's an English pumpkin
Or Jamaican.
or a Jamaican one, yeah, but that one, he's got the thickest flesh on him. It's not far off finishing as well. But that one's got the thickest flesh. We've had few out here and made some soup with it.
But I think that is grow a bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we can't wait sometime.
I've got
And you got the
another one.
butternut squash. That's the butternut squash.
You've got a spider there.
Spider on it. Yeah, he's enjoying it first of all. We've had quite a lot and give quite a lot of the crop away. This was the zucchini. What's the other name? Courgette.
Courgette.
You call it.
Yeah.
We've had loads and loads out of it.
I've got masses,
And
mate.
we've given away lots and lots. Unfortunately, you just come towards the end of the season.
End of the season, yeah.
You know, because we've had tons. This, in fact, this weekend, next weekend, we're digging the lot out.
Yeah.
You know, because they've closed down now. They've actually closed down.
Yeah.
Oh look, there's some more over there. Look.
The yellow one.
Yeah, the yellow ones. But they've actually closed down now, and we want to say thank you very much.
Much appreciated.
Yeah, thank you very much. As you can see, beetroot here.
Yeah.
This is a type of
Kalaloo?
callaloo there, but we won't be eating it. Just put it in because we had space.
Well, it comes also in my garden one of the years,
Yeah.
but because of the color, I did like it, so I left it.
All right.
So-
Do you eat it?
No, I don't eat it, but it just come one stem, and the color, it was beautiful, as you see.
So
It's
you
very,
just like it?
yeah. So it's just like for the show in my garden, you know, something
Oh.
different, you know.
I think that's the reason why we got that in. So we're going to give that away. Here is the aubergine. She just pulled some off yesterday, but that's the aubergine. I mean, we've had quite a lot of aubergine off of it already, but she just pulled some off yesterday. I mean, they were about that sort of size,
Yeah.
you know, the aubergine. This has come to the end of its season.
Of the
There's a
cucumber, yeah.
Cucumber. Yeah, I think I showed you them yesterday, didn't I?
Yeah.
And there's some. This is some of our winter crops there that we're getting ready for Christmas with it. You know, what they call it again now?
Cabbage?
Hmm?
Cabbage?
Not cabbage. This thing here.
Ah, called
I forget the name of it now. But we've got the winter crops ready for the Christmas.
Guys, you can remind us about this vegetables, all right? It's Actually, we do it in the Christmas dinner.
Dinner, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I the name it was in my head, but I just forgot it. Just
Yeah.
to write it in the comment, what is that? Please remind us about it.
Probably before the end of
Alright.
the video, I may remember it. But at this moment, I forgot everything about it.
Yeah.
I can't think of the name of it now.
Well, it's a matter of age, Joe.
Probably. Let me pull this off for you. And here's our,
Look at that
here's our lovely
cabbage.
Here's our lovely cabbage.
Look at that. Look at that.
Look at that. Look.
Whoa.
We've had quite a few more of them and we've given them away. Because obviously there's only two of us, we can't eat all of them.
The problem is with the cabbage, with me, or maybe with everyone here in the allotment, that the birds come when it's really hot, when they pinch it, it's really moist for them, and when I come next day, it's just the carcass of the leaf, just the they eat everything, just that stem,
Yeah.
they leave it. So it's all just like that.
Did you see what?
Yes.
There's your clue.
Yeah.
And what do you reckon to these ones? These are the
Look at that, man.
these are the red ones.
Look at that.
This is the red one. I should be taking one of them home to eat tonight.
Yeah.
There's another one here.
And
As you can
another
see,
one next to it.
we've given quite a few of them. There was another row there that we've.
So that bed, it was only for cabbage.
It's only for cabbage.
Yeah,
Yeah, this one here.
different varieties.
Yeah. Well, of 3 different varieties. In fact, I got to take one of them home tonight. I don't know if you'd like to see me cut one.
Well, if you're gonna take it home, cut it.
I'm gonna cut. Yeah.
If you're not,
No, I'll just show you what I use. Because they're very, very difficult to cut.
what do you call it? Cabbage slicer?
It's really called a pruner, really. But I
Okay.
call it a cabbage slicer because this is the easiest way that I find that it is to cut that off. Because you come with a knife, it'll take you forever. There's your cabbage. And cut that with a knife. Your knife will go blunt before it cuts it. And because you've come here, I'm going to give you this one. There you got some carrots. This is our runner beans bed.
Yeah, tell me about the runner bean, please, Joe. That because when I grow it, because I'm not fan of the runner bean, and it's just grown on the stem and they grow really big.
They do, yeah. Yeah, but the thing is, people take it at the wrong time. These are supposed to finish by now, but what it is, we didn't have success. What we was trying to grow on here the first time, we was trying to grow the runner type French beans.
Yeah, which is a little bit shorter, isn't it?
The French bean normally grows about that high.
About 50 centimeters, something like
Right,
that.
but they got French beans that call runner French beans. They obviously hybrid it and crossbred it.
Yeah.
That it grows like a runner bean.
But
what we
still
did-
small.
No. See, yeah.
I mean the fruit.
Yeah, the fruit it grows to about that and stops.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the French runner beans. It grows to about that and then it stops. But this one here, because it didn't have success this year, we put some runner beans in, which is obviously grown late in the season, and this is what we've got here. I mean, they should be like this. They should be like that.
This is massive one. This is what I grow in my plot.
That's right.
But it's really a bit stiff when you eat it, a bit stringy.
But that's why you're eating at the wrong time. Because, realistically, this is the time you should be picking them.
Show me.
That's the time you should be picking them. Don't wait until the seeds get in there.
All right.
Yeah, when the big seeds get in there, don't wait for that.
So you mean that we pick it when it's tender to eat, to
Pick
be
it when
eaten?
it's tender and it hasn't got the seeds in there yet.
Yeah.
You see, we picked quite a lot of it off yesterday. I was just trying to look for one I could show you. See this one here. Let's go on the other side, Aggie.
This one is the wrong time to pick anything.
It's when
That's
it
the
get big,
wrong time.
yeah.
That's the wrong time.
So this is I should leave it and take the seed for the next year.
Yes, exactly. But
Yeah.
when you leave it until it goes brown and dry.
Brown and crispy. Yeah.
Yes, and it dries off and things. But see, like here, not too much more bigger than this, you'd pick it off. So like it gets to about there,
Yeah.
you'll pick it off and eat and chop the whole thing up and put it in the pot and boil it. Oh my goodness! Oh wow!
It's good with the stir fry.
Yeah, it's good with your stir fry.
So what about the autumn crop? What you planning for the autumn?
Well, the thing is, there in autumn, winter, there's not an awful lot to grow that we find. We did put some winter cabbage before, but all it was just leaves, and we didn't like it.
Yeah.
We didn't bother. If anything, we're going to put in for winter. Up there we got the leeks. That
Yeah.
we can do for
Yeah.
the winter. And then we got the onions, where we started from.
Yes.
That we can put in for the winter.
Yes.
And then we got well, there's not a lot more that
Garlic, or you didn't.
got garlic and all that lot, yeah, but we don't really do much.
Yeah.
more. It's just that we're happy that we got the leeks and the onions, that we don't have to worry about looking for a plot for them next year.
Yeah. Goes.
And
Yeah.
then when we take them out, then we put our potatoes in here. Yeah. Let me show you something here. You see, like, this bed is exclusively for leeks and onions. So this year we had onions over there, and when the onions finished, we took them all out, all right, and then we're waiting for the leeks to finish, and when the leeks finish, the new onion sets that we put in is coming over this side, and then the leeks will go back over that side. So all the time we just swap them
You
over,
swap. Yeah.
swap them over, and put a bit of the 6X in it.
Yeah.
Not a bit of 6X. You know, you can either water it down, or you can either throw it in by itself, just sprinkle it by itself. So what we do is, on the bed, we'll just sprinkle it in by itself.
Concentrated.
It's not concentrate, it's just like, it looks like tea bag torn open, it looks like that, you know, when it dries.
Ah.
It looks
Okay.
like this. We
Yeah.
sell it in our shop here.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to do advertisement for the shop.
No, why? We are in Bensham allotment, right? So it's a good community, and this is where we are. Everyone is happy with his plot and really do his experiment. And I can see, actually, I came to the allotment before you,
Yeah,
like 1 year, I think, before you.
he was here before.
Yeah, and actually, from when you get to your plot till now, I can see a lot of progress in your plot, and I'm getting
Thank you.
jealous as well.
Thank
You know,
you.
the people they say I'm creative and da, but there is a lot of people creative more than me here.
Thank you. Well, I mean, the thing is there that how it isn't just luck and creativity that I've managed to do this with myself and my partner. Is from the year I was 13 years old, I always used to work in the garden anyway. So I used to work in a professional garden center, and we all, you know, from 13 I used to enjoy, the best thing I enjoyed in the garden was actually digging the ground. So
Yeah.
I'll be digging all day. You know, so that's why I know how to dig.
You know what to do, mate.
Yeah.
You know how to
Um,
do it.
And like I said, that's probably the last final thing I got to show you.
Yeah.
Is that how we just got one bed exclusively for leeks and
there's
onions that you can grow in the winter.
Yeah.
So this, when we got the new leeks to go in, we put the new leeks in and leave it, and then we put the onions in and leave it, and then the spring, the beginning of spring before the last frost, then they wake up, and then they start to grow,
Start to grow again, yeah.
and then we take it out and start all over again.
I'm passing from you every day or when I come, but I didn't get inside. But what you're doing in your plot is really extraordinary.
Here's another tip.
Oh, come on, man.
No, one more tip for your viewers is, if you're not sure what to do on your plot, there's like a map here that we've actually divided the plot. As you can see, here's the shed, and here's the grass area there, and then we've got each one of the plots divided into different sections, and which crops we're going to put in each one of those little plots that you can see down there.
Each year.
Each year you can change everything you got there. You just change it around. Even if you put that lot over that side and that lot over that side.
Yeah.
You know, that's a sort of graph that will help you to make up your mind what
This
you
is
want.
really
to put in.
amazing tip, mate.
The crop that we was trying to remember down there is called it's called what was it now? Oh, I forget what it's called. We had it there somewhere anyway, but it's up there. It's up here somewhere. Oh, there it is.
Brussels sprout. Brussels sprout.
Just lost completely.
Yeah.
But you see, the thing is,
Brussels sprout.
you can advise them. And with the 6X that I've been telling you about, yeah, look, this is the result on a little small tree. This is the result for the 6. That's just the 6X. On a little tree that shouldn't even have as many apples as that is 6X. And that's the thing, you put that in as your before you're going to put your crops in. So you put that in, dig it over, dig it in, and then I think it's 3 weeks or so, and then you can start putting
Start
crops in afterwards, because it helps to regenerate the soil.
Well, actually, we are really pleased to come and visit your plot here, and we are really grateful for the garden tour. And also, personally, thank you for the crop you give it to me.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you very much, Aggie, and hope you all continue growing well. And any more help you need, have a look on Aggie's site, and surely you'll find something.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, mate.
Peace out.
Okay, thanks for watching and happy gardening.